Hi everyone, this is just a solution to the problem in IELTS Book 17, page 15, test 2. So please refer to that book for the diagram. I've just left it here just so we can start off with it. Let's go to the first step, which is to paraphrase the question and state the units. So if you refer to the book or go back and refer to this again, okay, you can see the table depicts the sources of revenue in British pounds for the years 2017 and 2018. Moreover, the pie chart provides information how this revenue was allocated toward three expenses: wages, transport, and technology, as a percentage for the same years 2017 and 2018. Okay, so that's the paraphrase of the question. I mean, we could add in here the table depicts the sources of revenue in British pounds for the years for the police force, but I've left that out in this particular case, but that would probably be a good thing to add in there as well. Okay, then to summarize the information. So if you go through the chart, you can see everything slightly increases from 2017 to 2018, and that there's only a modest changes in the pie chart. Technology goes up and wages goes down slightly. So to summarize the revenue allocated to the police force in 2018 rose by approximately 5% from 2017, whilst the proportion of money allocated to the three expense categories only had modest changes, with wages decreasing and technology growing. That summarizes the two, the table and then the pie chart. Okay, then to more detail, compare and contrast. Okay, so this is to do with the first table. Okay, so in 2017, the revenue contributed by the national government was £175.5 million and grew slightly to £177.8 million for 2018. Furthermore, this category remained the highest contributor for the two periods. So in other words, if you look at the table, you can see that the national government contributed more to the police force's revenue than any other category. Moreover, the other category that modestly increased over the 2 years was other sources of revenue, from 38 million to 38.5 million. Comparatively, local taxes revenue increased the most by over 10% from 2017 to 2018, from 91.2 million, I should have had an M there for million, to 102.3 million respectively. So a good answer would have the M in here as well. So I should have put them in there. So that's a mistake on my part, but yeah. Okay, so basically they generally went up. The national government grew by a little bit. The revenue from other sources didn't really grow much at all, but the local taxes did grow by over 10%. Okay, so that compares and contrasts that table, and then do the compare and contrast with the numerical 2, which is the pie chart. So revenue in 2017 was allocated towards salaries at 75%, building and transport at 17%, and technology at 8%. That's the pie graph in 2017. In contrast, in 2018, the allocation of revenue increased for technology by 6% and diminished by 6% for the wages. So basically, the only thing that went up and down was technology and wages. However, wages remained a large proportion of expenditure for both 2017 and 2018. Okay, so wages was the highest expense line, whilst technology was the lowest, despite the increase to technology in 2018, and technology was still the lowest. And I think that compares and contrasts the data there. And that's really the answer to question IELTS Book 17, page 50, test 2. So again, refer to the book, look at the diagram properly, but that gives you a good indication of how to answer that question. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening.